Hey, what's going on, everybody? Knowledge here. Um, Yet again, we have another person coming out displaying their true colors, displaying the thoughts and the mindset that they have towards black folks here in this country. And I get a lot of people coming in my inbox, or Klansmen, or just everyday white people trying to debate me about racism or blatant racism that I speak about in my videos. I have Sambos and coons out here that try to defend everything that white people do, but ridicule their own people for their wrongdoing. And I have feminists come at me, all kind of people come at me day in and day out, trying to deflate what I speak about. And this is just another prime example that we have people out here that come out here and exploit the black community and basically think of us as second class citizens. And here we are again, racist Clippers owner Donald Sterling gets caught making racist statements. I'm going to go ahead and play some of the audio for you guys, and I'll come back with my commentary.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I wish I can change the color of my skin.
That isn't the issue. You missed the issue.
What's the issue?
The issue is we don't have to broadcast it.
I'm not broadcasting anything. I don't do anything wrong.
Nobody said you did anything wrong.
I don't do anything wrong. If we ever have any issues, it's because people call you and tell you things about me that are not
Why
true.
are you broadcasting?
I'm not broadcasting
Why are you
anything.
taking pictures with minorities? Why?
What's wrong with minorities? What's wrong with black people?
Nothing.
What's wrong with
It's
Hispanics?
like talking to an enemy. There's nothing wrong with minorities. They're fabulous. Fabulous. Because you're an enemy to me.
Why?
Because you don't understand.
I don't understand what.
Nothing.
That racism still is alive?
No, but there's a culture.
What culture?
People steal certain things. Hispanics steal certain things towards blacks. Blacks steal certain things towards other groups. It's been that way historically, and it will always be that way.
But it's not that way in my heart and in my mind.
But maybe you want to adjust to the world.
But why? If the world doesn't do anything for me and they don't make me happy.
You're right. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue.
I can't be racist in my heart.
And that's good. I'm living in a culture, and I have to live within the culture. So that's the way it is. That's how I got it. I got the whole message. You live with your heart.
I don't.
You can't be flexible. You can't.
I am flexible. I understand that that's the way you were raised and that's your culture, and I'm respectful and
Why do you have to disrespect them? Those are.
Who am I disrespecting?
The world before you.
Why am I disrespecting them?
By walking, you're perceived as either a Latina or a white girl. Why should you be walking publicly with black people? Why? Is there a benefit to you?
Is it a benefit to me? Does it matter if they're white or blue or yellow?
I guess that you don't know that. Maybe you're stupid. Maybe you don't know what people think of you. It does matter, yeah. It matters.
Do you know that I'm mixed?
No, I don't know.
You know that I'm mixed.
You told me you were going to remove those. You said, yes, I understand you. I mean, you change from day to day. Wow. So painful. Wow.
People call you and tell you that I have black people on my Instagram, and it bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people. Do you have to?
You associate with black people.
I'm not you, and you're not me. You're supposed to be a delicate white or a delicate Latina girl.
I'm a mixed girl.
Okay. Well, but
and you're in love with me. And I'm black and Mexican, whether you like it or not,
okay.
Whether the world accepts it or not. And you're asking me to remove something that's part of me and in my bloodstream because the world thinks different of me and you're afraid of what they're going to think because of your upbringing. You want me to have hate towards black people?
I don't want you to hate. That's what people do. They turn things around. I want you to love them privately. In your whole life, every day you could be with them. Every single day of your life.
But not in public?
But why publicize it on the Instagram and why bring it to my games?
Why bring the black people to the games?
Alright, so I went ahead and played the audio for you guys. If you guys want to check out the full audio, I will leave a link in the description box so you guys can hear fully. I believe it's a 9-minute video, so if you guys want to listen to it fully, what this racist bastard had to say, I'll leave the link in the description box. But you know, a lot of, you know, I don't know if his girlfriend is really too savvy on reading between the lines, but basically what he was trying to tell her is that because of his upbringing and how he personally feels, he doesn't want her to be seen walking around with black people. But it's not just that. There's insecurity that this racist fuck has, because what he's afraid of is that one of these, you know, 7-foot power forwards, or, you know, one of these brothers out here are gonna snatch up his girl, give her that black dick, and then you know, he's gonna have to walk around as being the guy that got his girlfriend took by the 7-foot center. You know, so that's what he's afraid of. But this racist bastard has no problem making billions of dollars every year off of black NBA players. He has no problem with blacks running up and down the court making his little funky ass rich. And this is why I say in a lot of my videos that us as the black community, we have to start controlling our dollar and really have to watch these different distribution companies, different sports figures, different organizations that we support financially, because for a long time in America, black people have been looked at as a dollar bill and nothing else. You know, a lot of people might have accumulated a certain type of income, whether you playing professional sports, whether you got your education on, whether you went to the military, whatever you doing, you might have sustain a certain amount of economical growth, but at the end of the day, to a lot of people out here, you are still a nigga. You are considered a dollar sign. It doesn't matter how much money you making, whether you move into a little middle class white suburban area, you are still a nigga. You know, and I can't put it to you no simpler than that. But you know, this guy here is just, you know, another prime example of the type of people that we have out here that are demonstrating racism. And you know, I can't fathom how we still have people out here who think racism is a thing in the past, or you know, no one's racist nowadays. You know, it's all a figment of your imagination, and that's complete bullshit. And as you heard in the audio, his girlfriend said she was mixed with Latin and black, and he has no problem with that, because with a lot of these people out here that demonstrate these racist qualities, they don't have a problem with having sex with a black woman or a so-called minority. They just don't want to be attached to what comes with dealing with someone that is black. And he probably looks at her like, okay, well, you know, yeah, she might be, you know, mixed with Latin and black, and you know, I am gonna get a little vulgar here, you know, but I like that pussy, you know, and he's looking at it like that. So he feels like, okay, well, if she can demonstrate white women's qualities, certain white women's or so-called qualities that white women have, if she's passable, she doesn't look too dark, her nose is not as wide, she doesn't have the, you know, herbaceous hips, he figured, okay, well, I can walk around with her, she's pleasable to my inner circle's eyes. So this is the type of mindset that this guy has, and you have to really, a lot of things he was saying, he was trying to cover it up, but you have to really know how to read in between the lines, because there was a lot of things he was saying within this conversation that wasn't direct, but if you know how to read in between the lines, you quick on the draw, you sharp, you can pick it up. But it's just another guy out here being racist, and you know, I think a lot of brothers that play for the Clippers, you guys need to really analyze yourself, analyze the position you're in, analyze the franchise that you're playing for. And you know, I know that we go to work day in and day out for companies that don't give a damn about black people, and we all have to go out here and provide for ourselves. But also, there's numbers. There's power in numbers, and we really have to watch supporting a lot of these people who really don't give a damn about us. Because we go out here, we buy the jerseys, we support these franchises. You got people out here in LA, you know, that will almost damn near try to kill you for not liking a certain basketball team. You know, I've seen it. You know, there's diehard Laker and Clipper fans out here, and people will go ham on you for an organization that is ran by a racist fuck. So, you know, it's just something for everybody to sit back and really grasp, because a lot of these people out here, even people that, you know, so-called, well, not so-called, but play both sides of the fence. You know, when it's cool to be black or it's beneficial to be with the black community, they'll jump on that side. When it's beneficial to say F the black community, they jump on the white side. Jay-Z. But, you know, these are the things that we have to watch out for, and we have to watch certain people within our community that display these type of qualities, and people outside of our communities, because all they give a damn about is a dollar bill, while we sit back and we're living in impoverished, or, you know, we're economically challenged, or educational wise we're challenged. We are living in a system around us that is designed to exploit us and destroy us. But that's all I have to say about this racist fuck. You guys can give me your feedback if you want. Again, if you want to check out the full audio, the link will be in the description box. Let's wake up, black people.